Welcome back to my brutal difficulty walkthrough for Uncharted 2 Among Thieves, my friends. This is chapter number 6, it's called Desperate Times. There's going to be a cutscene and then things will start getting very tough. This chapter is hard.
I don't like these odds.
No?
No, I think maybe we should cut over to the hotel a different way. Just avoid this crew altogether. I'm sorry, do you have a plan to go along with that grenade?
Yes, I do. I'm gonna circle around this way, break up their little party.
Aren't you forgetting about somebody?
Well, that's where you come in, sweetheart. I need you to take care of him. But, do it quietly.
Do it quietly.
Yeah.
Are you sure about this?
Desperate times, right?
What does that mean?
Means that that's the name of this chapter, Drake. That's what it means. So she had to include that line in there somewhere. But we're going to take out this soldier very quietly, like Chloe recommended. And now that we've taken care of the guy with the RPG, we're going to throw a grenade against those two guys, because as soon as we take him out, Chloe will throw a grenade. And then I suggest that you throw a grenade towards the entrance of the temple, because a lot of soldiers come from there, and you'll at least want to take out the guy with the shield, which I haven't done yet. Let's try it again. There we go. So he's out of the way. Fortunately, during this segment there are a lot of grenades for us to pick up and a lot of places for us to hide, so we'll be just fine. However, there's going to be 2 more waves of soldiers, and that's where things can get complicated, but I found a strategy that works pretty well. Provided I survive long enough to apply it. There's 3 soldiers that come from that side, so throw a grenade over there. Hopefully that gets all of them. There's also a guy with a shotgun, he might have survived. Yes, he survived. There's 2 guys with shotguns here, and more of them will come later on. Let's just get this grenade. As long as I only get hit once, I'm good. Okay, and now let's go through this side. I'm going to try and take out another soldier. That grenade might get him, hopefully. Yes, it did. Okay, now we're going to move to this side, and as soon as we move to this area, that will trigger the appearance of the truck with the turret gun, and the truck is carrying a bunch of soldiers, but we're going to throw a grenade and kill all of them at the same time. You'll probably get a trophy by doing this, because you get a trophy if you kill 5 of them, I believe, with a single grenade. And I already unlocked that trophy, but whenever Drake says something, that means that you killed a bunch of them at the same time. And since I killed all of them at the same time, then the soldiers will start coming from the other side. Unfortunately, Chloe blew up the car, so I'll have to use the shotgun to dispose of the soldiers approaching me. But normally, if that car was still left standing, you could throw a grenade on top of the car, and that would create a chain explosion, which would kill all of the soldiers that come from this side as well. So this area is actually not that bad once you know where the soldiers are coming from. And since you have so many grenades at your disposal, it really makes things easier. Let's take care of this guy. There should be another one. Let's push him out. There we go. And that's all of them. So now what we're going to do is get the RPG. We're going to need it in the next part.
Well, this is a hotel.
It's just going to make the next section easier. And I will say, guys, that this chapter, for me, it's one of the hardest chapters in the game, especially on brutal difficulty. And it's not even just that it's hard, it's also very frustrating, because there's 2 sections in this game on brutal difficulty where you can die before you get the chance to do anything, and it really comes down to luck, and that's frustrating in my opinion, and it makes me wonder sometimes if they even bother to test this game on brutal difficulty. But aside from those two sections, then we shouldn't have too many problems. You just might die here a couple of times and not even get a chance to do anything. Let's get the second treasure now. It's up there. The first 3 treasures on this chapter are very close by. And now we can move on. There are 6 collectibles for us to obtain during this chapter.
I think this is our best bet. Give me a boost up.
You got it.
Come on, Chloe.
Okay.
You got it?
And we're going to get the third treasure, and then we're going to encounter one of those sections where
Come on up.
sometimes we might die before we even get the chance to do anything. On brutal difficulty, on the other difficulties,
Alright.
you'll be just fine.
It's clear so far.
Is there another way in?
Not from here.
Okay, so we need to jump to the other side,
Very resourceful.
and then jump to the roof. And before we get inside the building, we're going to get the third treasure. So go around the roof. Oops, I don't want to fall down. And this is just a suggestion, but if you don't feel like replaying the chapter from the beginning, I would recommend that you save your game right here before you step inside. I'm doing it. Okay. So I did save my game here, and now let's do this. Let's move forward a little bit. An annoying thing about this section is that even though I was already behind the wall, Drake will always appear in the center for some reason, and I managed, thankfully, to get behind this pillar before it was too late, but it really comes down to luck, guys, because... Oh, you shouldn't have done that. Now you'll get a penis punch, there we go.
This way.
That's what you get.
Well, that was unpleasant.
You must have hit a generator. Give me a hand. Just a little more.
Nate, move!
It's no good. I'm gonna have to fix the power to get you out. You gonna be okay?
Yeah, I wish I'd brought something to read.
Looks like the circuit breaker's on the top floor. Just sit tight, I'll take care of it.
Okay, so let's move on, but just in reference to the last section, as I was saying, sometimes if the guy with the shotgun and the other dude shoot at you at the same time, you'll die. Even if you try to make it towards cover, you'll most likely die. So it really comes down to luck sometimes on brutal difficulty, and that's unfortunate, but that's how it is. Let's shoot that gas canister. There we go. Destroy the wall. And now we can move on. Hopefully without falling down. We're going to be pushing a few soldiers down. Let's take care of the guy with the micro first, and whoops, can't quite reach that guy. I guess I'll have to wait. There's a gas canister there, but if I stick my head out, I'll die for sure. Let's see if I can grab this guy now. There we go. See if I can get him with a grenade. Oh, he survived that. I'm surprised. Oh well. The guy with the shotgun moved to the other room, but he'll come back. So let's just wait here. There he is. And we'll grab him before he can do anything. There we go. And now we're going to get the fourth treasure on this chapter. You have to move up here and then jump back down, and here it is. There's another soldier there, but we'll take care of him in just a little bit with a little explosion. That's... oh, the guy's alive still. Okay, well, he's dead now. And now as we move forward there will be two guys jumping down, but we're going to blow up the gas canister again. There we go. Did both of them die? Yes. I don't recommend that you run forward as they're dropping down, because on brutal there's a very good chance that you'll die. And before we move forward, let's get the next treasure. Again, we have to go around the roof, and it's on this suitcase right here. That's an odd place to leave a suitcase. Must have fell out of a window or something. Or maybe that guy just picked the worst room in the hotel, who knows. Let's jump here. And now another annoying section. There's a guy with a micro gun here. And he'll only appear once you jump. So... there's a wall there, but I don't think I'd be able to reach it in time. So instead I'm going to jump to this side and then try and shoot him as he comes out. He can't get me from here, at least we have that going for us. But as long as he's shooting... oh, should have shot him right now. Darn it, that was a waste. There we go. Okay, let's fix that elevator.
Nate, you haven't forgotten about me, have you?
Found it.
So we get a little break now, which is good, because the next section,
Oh, God.
it can be very
Almost
troublesome.
there. Come on.
I don't need that gun, so let's move up.
Up she goes.
Oh, I think you're liking this a bit too much.
Okay, you can get a trophy if you jump into the pool here and swim for a little bit, the Marco Polo trophy.
Hey, check it out. Marco.
Really?
Come on.
No.
Marco.
Hello.
There we go.
Fish out of water.
You are
Okay, this way.
It's funny how Drake can be so casual about everything.
That's usually how it goes.
Okay. Pretty soon we'll have to move down, but before that happens there's going to be another cutscene. I am not looking forward to this next section at all. It's just going to be tough.
Well, here we are.
Now we just gotta find the right temple.
Well, that may be easier said than done.
No, tell me about it. Maybe we can... Oh, bingo. There it is.
That's the one.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
The one in the middle of all the gunfire and explosions.
Lucky us.
Nate, that's right where Lazarevich is camped. I was hoping we'd be headed in the opposite direction.
Well, desperate times, right?
Drake has been spotted in Sector 18.
Oh, crap. Any chance this is Sector 19?
Sweep the city, find him, and take him out.
Son of a bitch. Alright, time to go.
Come on, Nate, let's get moving.
Well, something tells me we should go to the sewers and use the sewers to move around the city instead,
How the hell do
because
we get across?
it seems really foolish that we're going to attempt to cross the city with an helicopter chasing us, but oh well.
Holy shit.
Okay, get ready for an over-the-top action fest because this next section is going to be non-stop. Okay guys, so as you can see, this section is very hard. I got hit once without even being able to do anything about it, and if the two soldiers hit you at the same time, you're going to die. And you might die before you even get a chance to move. That didn't happen for me, fortunately, but it might happen a couple of times. You'll die before you even get the opportunity to regain control of Drake, and that's very frustrating, but that's just how it is. So it might take you a couple of turns to get this part down right. Let's jump down now. They're far from being cleared yet. Let's get behind this table right here, throw a grenade, let's see if we can get both of them. There we go. That guy just killed his own friend. Why are helicopter pilots in video games always so stupid? I think it's a trend, really. I guess video game developers don't like helicopters. Okay guys, this next section is going to be tough. Move to the corner and only then jump down, otherwise you'll die. So that you can immediately hide behind this desk and take cover. Otherwise, chances are you're going to die. And after you kill this guy, move away from the desk. Otherwise you'll die again. Because for some reason Drake dies when that desk... If you're standing behind that desk and the desk moves, Drake will die once the desk moves. It's really odd. It's kind of a glitch in my opinion, but it's a glitch that can cost you the game, so be careful. And again, in this section I threw a grenade just to try and get them off my back, but goodness. Boy, was I lucky. I was about to die. This section is just complicated.
We were almost in that.
I mean, we managed to get through, thankfully, but I really don't think that this small section that we just witnessed, I don't think it was set up for brutal difficulty at all. There's so many instances where you can die without getting the chance to do anything, that it can be really frustrating to get through it. I managed to get through it and I'm glad, and I'm sure you guys will as well, but I think they should have planned it a little bit better. Let's hide here and get a grenade. There's a guy with a grenade launcher. Let's see if I can get him. Oh, he's moving. That's a shame. He's probably not going to die from that then. Okay, that's not good. As long as I stay behind cover though, should be fine. It's a good thing that the other soldier is shooting against Chloe, but there we go. Managed to shoot him while he was throwing a grenade, so that takes care of that.
Lucky for us.
So now we're going to get the last treasure on this chapter. Treasure number 6. Pick up the grenade launcher, you'll need it. Let's just take care of the soldiers first. There's 4 of them. There we go. And now we can get the treasure, and after that it's time to get revenge on that helicopter. So let's just jump down and do this.
Hey, look out!
Whoa! This guy doesn't give up.
No, he does not, but we're going to make him pay for that.
That's what I'm talking about.
We can fire grenade launcher shots very quickly, and we should be able to hit him with 4 shots before he moves, so that's a good thing. Let's take care of the soldiers first, otherwise I'll die. And I tell you what, I don't want to die here, because that would mean that I would have to restart the chapter. And considering how troublesome it was during certain sections, I don't really feel the need to do that again. So let's pick up a few more grenade launcher rounds, and that one or two more should take out the helicopter. Just explode. One more. Oh, you're still standing. Okay, well. Can't get me from here. There we go. About time.
Okay, lower the bridge.
Okay, so in the end, with a little bit of luck and some planning, we managed to get through this part. But there were multiple times where things could have went badly. I think the hardest part was when I was about to die, when the building was collapsing. I really thought I would have to start over at that point, but I managed to get through, so we're done with this chapter, my friends, pretty much. There's no more fighting at least, so that's good. You can take a little break. Going to make a huge jump here without breaking a leg, which is pretty impressive. Or better yet, I don't think Drake would have managed normally to be able to hold on to the ledge of the building like that, but he did.
Hey, that wire. That's our way down. Go, go.
All right, all right.
No, crap!
Oh! Are you okay?
Oh, God, that hurts. Oh. Oh.
I'm gonna find another way down.
All right.
Drake's bones must be made of adamantium, just like Wolverine, because I can't imagine that in any other situation he wouldn't have multiple bones broken. He actually probably would have died after hitting the building face first at that speed. But, well, this is a video game, so I suppose it's okay. But, hey, at least you should have given the guy a broken nose. At the very least. But there we go, guys. This chapter is over. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later for the next part. Take care.